The three of us decided that we would do this trip as an opportunity to put together some like-minded creative professionals and just head to Iceland and experience it within, with an artist's eye rather than a regular tourist. So sometimes, as an artist, when I travel, I can go to a really popular place, and sometimes everyone's looking up there, but something really cool is happening down here. So when you travel with people who are creative, so that opens the doors to all sorts of different experiences. So we thought, if we're going, let's put together a whole bunch of people who have a creative eye, not necessarily photographers, but graphic designers, architects, musicians, anybody who's got any kind of creative approach to travel. And let's see what happens. Winnipeg is, always celebrated as being sort of a creative enclave due to its isolation within Canada, and of course Iceland has its isolation, being an island. And they're both communities that are creatively punching way above their weight in terms of the impact they're making on the global scale, not only with art, but also design, architecture, things like that. So music, again, we've got incredible music communities, both Iceland and Winnipeg. So it makes sense to sort of, while we're there, seek out those opportunities where we can really connect with some people over there. Obviously, it's top of mind here in Winnipeg with all the different ties that we have here to Icelandic culture and to Iceland. I mean, everybody knows somebody who's Icelandic and or has a family member in Iceland. So the ties run really deep between this community and that community. And that's one of the goals that we're hoping to do is create an opportunity to foster some more connections within the creative communities in Winnipeg and Iceland. So we have some connections there. We're going to be doing some studio tours. We're going to meet with some creative professionals over there and really just sort of, foster some real strong connections between the communities here and in Iceland. Not only do we want to foster the connections there, but we were hoping that it would inspire creatives that come along the trip to produce new work that can be showcased back here. So as a photographer, I'm hoping to create a body of work over there that I can come back and showcase to Winnipeggers. So again, it's that idea that the trip doesn't just stop when you get back home. That it's also the way it affects your work, the way it affects you as an artist beyond that trip, and also, just the way it affects, just putting it out there for everyone else to enjoy. Yeah, I mean, we like to kind of bill it as a cultural delegation. It'd be great if all these Winnipeg artists descended on Reykjavik and made a scene. You know what I mean? Like if it became a news story in Reykjavik that a whole bunch of artists showed up in Reykjavik and are like making an impression, that would be the best case scenario.